Hello, this is Nitin Dahad with EE Times. Today I'm speaking to Zhenyu Zhou, who's the chairman, CEO and founder of Actions Technology. Zhenyu, hello.
Hi, Nitin.
How are you?
Good. Nice to meet you.
Well, Zhenyu, tell me a little bit about Actions. I think it's one of these companies that was established in 2014, but you've got a background, so we want to just learn the story of how you got there.
Sure, yeah. Actually, Action is the fabless design company in China with the longest history. Although Action Technology founded starting from 2014,
yes.
Action itself dated back almost 20 years, starting from 2000. Okay, so
that was the dot-com crash.
Before that. Basically, when Apple launched its very first iPod,
yes.
Okay, Action started the MP3 business. We actually kind of the king of the MP3 chipset at that time. When Apple sell one,
wow.
We sell three. Okay, and because of that, at 2005 we get public in NASDAQ first, called Action Semi. Okay, it's both same Action at that time called Action Semi.
Correct.
Okay, and then at 2014, I restarted this company. I spin off the current Action Technology at 2014,
right.
And privatized from NASDAQ on 2016.
Okay,
then I republic Action Technology in Chinese stock exchange in 2021.
I suppose part of the rationale for that is sort of starting a new sort of approach to the market.
Very good question. Very good question. Okay, I think there's multiple issues. I'm not the original founder of Action Semi. Okay. Action Semi started in 2000, and I joined the company 10 years later, 2010.
Yes.
At that time, the company has 700 people, still doing MP3 only. Okay,
and the market has moved on.
And MP3 already going to the cell phone. Okay.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, and they lose about $10 million a year. And the very interesting thing is the CEO tell me a story, said, "Oh, I have $200 million cash. So my interest is about $10 million, so I don't lose anything, I have no risk, so I can lose $10 million a year." Okay, the board of director cannot tolerate that. So they actually bought my company, which is a US startup company called Mavericks Technology, back in 2010. Okay, and I joined the company as senior vice president. And of course, I have the golden handcuff for about 2 years.
Right.
Okay,
yes.
At the time I'm about to leave, the board of directors said, "No, you don't leave. We hand over the company to you as the chairman and CEO to run the Action Semiconductor."
Right.
So I look at the company, 700 people, I have to cut at least 50%. Right. I need looking for the new direction. Above everything else, I need to make sure the spirit of entrepreneurial come back, not a spirit of I have a lot of cash, if I just use the interest, it's okay. So I need to get it back. That's why I restarted this company.
You're a real Silicon Valley veteran.
Yeah, I cut 50% of people and ask the other 50% people together, let's start a new startup. And we'll give back all the money to investor.
Yes.
Let's be a startup.
Okay.
In the meanwhile, from MP3, I moved the company into the wireless audio arena.
Got it.
That's the main reason.
Okay, so now let's focus now on Actions Technology. Sure. What are your key areas of focus? What's your innovations? Who are your key customers?
Sure. Well, I will say Action is almost have 3 stages. The very first stage is not under my management. It's really Action Semiconductor. Okay. It's on MP3. So it's more of a digital technology. Okay. Then I move Action Technology into a period or a new era, basically called IoT. Okay. A audio-related IoT, which has wireless and audio combined, because our core competence is still in audio. Okay, yes. Still in audio. So we add the wireless connectivity into our audio. So our main product line in 4 categories. The number 1 is portable speakers. We are the number 2 market shareholders of portable speakers in the world, and moving towards number 1. Okay. We will replace mostly compete against Qualcomm and MediaTek subsidiary called Aloha. Okay, and our core, the most important customers are well-known customers globally, like Harman Kardon, Bose, Sony, and so on.
I interviewed some ex-Harman people. They've started a earbuds company in India, Boat.
Boat, yes. Yeah. I know Samir very well.
Yes, Samir is an interesting character as well as his...
And Boat is also our very important customer in watch, smartwatch.
Got it. Yeah, they focus on that. But yeah, so anyway, audio. So audio in wireless, I think, I guess with the Bluetooth and the BLE audio and everything, that helps you a lot in the market.
Yeah, so this is like our first area. Then we have the smartwatch area, the wearable. Okay, so it had a little bit of audio, but not so much.
Yes.
Then we have the proprietary low latency audio, mainly for gaming headset, wireless microphone, like this kind of things. Okay, and finally we also have the home audio for the TV centered surround sound. Okay, these are the 4 areas we focused on today, and the third area is what I talk about today. We think AI is the trend, so I moved the audio to edge audio AI platform. That's basically our next step.
That's interesting, yes. So yes, I should have said that you gave the talk at the Global CEO Summit, the IIC conference in Shenzhen. So audio, AI, IoT, I think there's a whole convergence now as well, isn't there?
That's right. I basically think almost everything will be AI'd some days. Okay, everything that we used to use the traditional technology to develop or give people a user experience, they will all upgrade it to AI experience. Especially audio, probably the very early product that launched, and
I can imagine all kinds of applications with that, but I'm guessing your customers are playing with those things already. What are the interesting things that you've seen your customers do that you can talk about?
Sure. One of the area, kind of when we chatting, we already talked about a karaoke, okay, which is a very important area that is, although karaoke is there for a long time, they typically they separate the audio track and the sound track beforehand and store it in the storage, and you select them and sing, okay? But because of the copyright and all the other reasons, people like to use just the YouTube. Whoever's singing on the YouTube, you take their sound and try to separate the soundtrack, in real time, and then you sing that song. And in US and Europe, a lot of people actually play guitar very well. So when they sing, they want to play their own guitar.
Got it.
Okay, so you need to separate the guitar track and also the human voice track from the background. Okay. After that, this is just the so-called the voice track separation or the sound separation. If you use AI technology, you can do it very well because your ear can do it very well, right? Yeah. Just like a human. Yeah. Okay, but on top of that, people like me, or maybe some other executives, they don't sing very well.
Well, we try.
Okay, or we try. And then the AI can pretend that I can sing very well, right? You beautify or smooth my singing. So with all kind of AI technology. This is one of the very interesting area that Harman and other people are pursuing today, and not just in China, and also in US.
Right. Now, what are you seeing as the key opportunities and challenges for Actions?
I will say, because we are always in low power, okay? Yes. In the early days, we are low power, high quality audio, okay? Right. And later, we are kind of low latency and low power, high quality audio, okay? And now we have to put AI in all the low power, low latency audio technology. Not only karaoke, but voice recognition, speech recognition, noise suppression, and everything that is touch audio. We basically, I think we are like the ear of the artificial intelligence, and the cloud is the brain. We will enable AI for all the ears.
Are you using that as your marketing phrase? That sounds quite good. And what are the challenges?
Low power, okay? Low power. Okay. Because I always think the computing never has a limit. When I'm young, I'm fighting with my friends for 18 megahertz Intel XT computer, okay? Yes. And nowadays, 18 megahertz speed is not a fractional of your watch CPU, right? Exactly. AI is even more so because the generative AI, it increase a lot the computational demand. But the challenge we have is it's battery driven. Okay, you have to put in as much computing power into the limited battery power.
Yes.
Okay, like every milliwatt, you need to put in as much as possible AI computing power. That's a challenge.
Do you foresee, obviously we're using the same technology bases, the architectures, but do you see any potential innovations in the battery technologies or the computing, or edge computing that might enable
well, I'm not an expert in battery, so I hope battery will have innovation as well. So in the same volume, they can provide more power.
Yes.
But from my specialties, we have to invent and innovate on the side of computing architecture. Okay, of course, other than innovation in computer architecture, you always can use advanced technology like 2 nanometers, 3 nanometers to reduce power.
Address the cost issue.
The cost is too significant that you cannot put in any consumer products. Okay, you can do, data center, no problem. So we have to looking for it 22 nanometers or 12 nanometers. How can we, achieve economically the target, like 10 TOPS per watt or 100 TOPS per watt efficiency? Where we are today, we are CPU or DSP is much less than 1 TOPS per watt.
Right.
And the special design logic-based NPU is about 1 TOPS per watt. We need increase the efficiency about 10 to 100 times. The only way to do this is reform your computing architecture. So what we choose is computing memory technology.
We talked about that earlier. It's a very interesting way of approaching things.
And we also choose the technology path as SRAM-based computing memory technology. And today, we actually, the first time announce real products that customer can start to adopt based on SRAM-based CIM.
Oh, wow, congratulations. So final question, what's coming up you've just announced the new product today, but in the next 12 months, and what excites you about the future?
I will say in watch, in earphone, in portable speakers, in the next 12 months, we will announce more and more products with Harman, Sony, or other key customers, an AI-experienced edge audio device.
And that's what excites you as well, I guess.
That's right.
Well, Zhenyu, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.